is awful. I'm trying to
really
post
bad.
more. I just can't think. I can't come up with quality material all the time. Should I just like spew out like 90%? Let's get into this next match.
Anyway, we start off here on Final Destination.
So honestly, this is exciting. This is like watching something. This is like watching a movie you've never seen before in your life. Having like only heard your best friend talk about it once and highly recommend it, because I have no idea what's going to happen here. I know it's going to be good, but I don't know what it is that it is going to be.
It's going to be very interesting to see this from like everyone. This is something that you don't see often, which is Olimar Pac-Man, especially at this skill level that both of these players are at.
I mean, they're the respective best player in the world of their characters. I don't think there's anybody who would dispute it on either front.
No, I do not think so either. Shuton, though, getting the percent lead here, but it's not a big one over Sinji.
Granted, percent lead over Sinji is big. You know, any sort of lead that you can play to, especially as that timer starts to whittle down. I know it feels like there's been a lot of action, but there's only been about 50 damage done on each character, and then we've already had a minute on the clock. What is Pikmin doing? The poor guy. He just wants to go home.
He's like, I see this giant yellow ball in front of me. Please, don't. I want to go away.
You know the thing? I feel like even though Ultimate's just about to come out, in this matchup, we're going to see that Smash 4 was an unfinished game. We're going to see some silly things go on. Are you?
Oh, and he lets the bell and he goes for it. Sinji, you madman.
Sinji right now at 100%. And he's not dying from that. And if you're not dying, that's all you needed. Oh.
And that's going to do it. But he's not in a bad position. He can take this stock quickly.
I mean, it'll mean some work for him, but Sinji, as a player, he used to have this problem where if he lost the first stock, it was GG rip. But now, he is known to make comebacks. And I feel like the problem that a lot of characters have with like, oh, how do I take a stock from Olimar when he's ahead? Pac-Man won't have as much because Pac-Man is going to be doing setups anyway, you know?
Yeah. The hydrant, air dodges through. The funny thing about this is I feel like Shuton's been utilizing the hydrant more efficiently once it's been placed than Sinji. I feel like Shuton has gotten more damage off of it than Sinji has. Sinji's got the bell.
The pressure.
Sinji is not letting up.
We're seeing a certain anger in Sinji that I haven't seen in a long time. This rage just in his face. Go right through him. Trump big.
Gets back on stage. That's it.
Beautiful work from Shuton. He got trumped but played around it. Sinji spending a little bit too much time on that ledge, meaning that he was not able to get the punish. And that means game 1 for Shuton.
It will be interesting to see how Sinji adapts here in game 2, as he was unable to take a stock in game 1. But where are we running it? Back to Final Destination. Sinji, I guess, feeling comfortable on this stage.
And I know that even though this doesn't count for, you know, this version of PGR, Sinji has I believe he's like on the cusp. He may or may not make it into this next season of top 50.
Checked the Cloud Head, and Sinji was in the top 40, I believe.
Hey, let's go.
I checked, and that was the fully updated one.
Let's go, Sinji. But like to start off with a brand new season with another PGR win,
that would be huge for Sinji.
Oh yeah, at the very least, even though I don't think it would count because this is not a tier event, unless it is. Might be a tier event for all I know. But regardless, yeah, he wants to show that this last season wasn't a fluke. And look at the damage right there. No flukes be here.
Just laying on this pressure.
Oh no. The Pikmin are gonna write stories. It's gonna be in their history books, the massacre that they just suffered. There were like 4 Pikmin died in like 2 seconds. I don't even know how.
Rip the Pikmin.
Rip the pick?
Rip the pick.
This matchup, though, right now, it's pretty even. You know, Sinji has to take time in order to get these setups going. I do love the use of that trampoline. For those of you who don't know, it's unblockable. It will force you into jumping.
Sinji just getting walled out here, though. Shuton's efficiency with the pigment is just... I've never seen anything like it. It's just keeping Sinji out.
The funny thing is, like, both these guys, although there might not be huge interactions going on in every instance, like, you know, a Badongo versus Venia, the fact of the matter is that both of them have to be very calculated in how they set up. With Sinji, it's about how he gets his, you know, his trampolines, his hydrants, his fruit set up. With Shuton, it's a matter of, like, which Pikmin in what order they're going to be. That sort of, you know, predicts what strategy he might be going for here. With those two purples, you know he wants some kind of meaty hit. And Sinji with a key on board, he just wants that fast kill option. We'll see which one of these guys ends up getting their mark first.
Very close. Sinji loses his stock first, but Shuton not in a great position at 111%, but he's already starting to lay on that damage on Sinji with the blue pigment.
Sinji has to be careful about taking more and more percent. Notice the clock. And although the clock might not look like it's that dangerous right now, you don't have to see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in order for those numbers in the top right to really dictate the match. Because if it gets to the point where Sinji, even if he does manage to take the stock, has only a minute left in order to make a comeback, he just can't spend the same amount of time, you know, getting his walls and everything set up. I don't even know if he's going to get to that point. Surviving another 2 minutes under this onslaught will be a feat in and of itself.
Sinji has not been able to get in a single time since losing that stock, and he's got 85% on him. And that, the read.
I want to point out, Pac-Man actually has different get-up timing for his neutral get-up. I believe it's actually 1 frame faster than every other character. And I know that up smash is like a lingering move, but that's still really impressive that Shuton was able to still consistently punish that.